Nanaman kami again. Welcome to my channel. watching.
Loudness and softness. Sounds come from many sources around you. Sounds can be soft or loud. In your previous activity, you observed that when you struck
Jane Magan,
the
nagtitidyo
object
naman titi, no?
lightly, struck it hard. The sounds produced were loud. Do you notice that if more force is exerted, the louder sound is produced? Volume is the loudness or softness of sound. Which drum do you think will give a louder sound? This one.
Ganun. Ganun.
The harder you tap a drum, the more it will vibrate. The more an object vibrates, the louder is the sound. Therefore, the greater the energy used in producing the sound, the louder the sound produced. The loudness of sound also depends on the size of the vibrating object. Large drum produces a louder sound than a small one. Why is this so? A large object causes more air to vibrate than a small one. When more
guys,
air vibrates,
how are you?
the
Kamasta kaya?
produced is louder. So if you make a loud sound like a shout, it will be a lot louder.
Yeah.
Pitch is how high or low a sound is. Objects that vibrate slowly give a low pitch. So if you talk slower, it will be more slowest. If you talk lower, it will be your voice will be not a little bit hearing. Look at the picture of the guitar strum, long string. Listen to the pitch of its sound, then strum the short string. What pitch of sound does it produce? Which one produces a high-pitched sound, a low-pitched sound? Do you notice that pitch is determined by the length of the vibrating string? Short strings vibrate more quickly. So, yung mga the
Kasi yung
small
guitar,
one.
bibigyan na
Wait,
ganun,
wait, wait.
diba?
Wait, the small strings. I have a ukulele there.
Yeah.
The small strings will move quickly. The big strings move slowly. Which one produces high-pitched sound or low-pitched sound? Do you notice that pitch is determined by the length of the vibrating string? Short strings vibrate more quickly than long strings. The shorter the vibrating object, the higher the pitch, the longer the vibrating object, the lower the pitch. How sound waves travel? Wait, ilan na? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sige na, pero ulitin pa natin mamayang hapon.
No, I'm already done. Ay, ibasa natin yung mga test.
Oo, ayun. Tapos mag-answer ka doon.
No, I already answered it, remember?
I know, but maraming mali.
Ay, oh. Sound waves come from an object that has been set in motion. Think of the vibrating ruler as it moves in one direction. It pushes the air as it moves back. It pushes the air in the other direction. The particles or molecules of air nearest to the ruler are struck first. They move away from the ruler in all directions, but they do not move very far before other molecules. They push against these air molecules, which have been struck moving forward, backward, causing a wave. The motion is carried from molecule to molecule or from particle to particle. But the molecules of air do not move along with the wave. They merely vibrate. The sound waves move on, but the air molecules stay where they are. How do sound waves get to us? Sound waves are around us all the time. We learn to shut them out when we concentrate on our work. As one speaks, sound waves travel through the air. These waves spread out in all directions. Sound is strongest near the source. They get weaker as they move away from it. Sound waves move in all directions, from the sound source in the same way. As waves move in all in the water, all the children hear the clap because sound waves travel in all directions. Most of the sounds we hear travel by air current. Sounds also travel by solids and liquids. Look at the picture of the girl. She is listening to the conversation of her sister. The girl places her ear on the wooden wall of the room. She can hear her sister talking with someone on her mobile phone. This shows that sound waves travel through the wood. Wood is a solid matter. Sound can also travel through liquids. The swimmer in the water can hear someone calling him. So the girl can hear her because there's sound waves. No, there's no thumbs up.
It's okay.
Yeah. Sound travel at different speeds in different materials. Sound travel fast in solids because the particles are very closely arranged. Sound also travels in liquids like water, but sounds travel slower.
Shower.
Slower liquids than in solids. This is because the particles in liquids are far apart than solids. Sound travels slower in air because the particles in air are farther apart from each other than the particles in liquid. Sound cannot travel in places where is no air in outer space.
Ano ba yan? Makate?
Sound waves, like light waves, can be reflected. Sound waves that are
Mag-shout
reflected
ka.
are called echoes. If you're in a faraway place, like you're in a desert, alam mo yung desert, yung parang may cactus, tapos si parang, Ate Jen!
Tapos, mag-iiko siya.
Papunta sa kabilang ear. Have you ever heard your own echo? No.
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
Mag-iiko.
Sound waves come back as they strike a smooth surface.
Kasi loud eh.
Oo nga,
Super
nandun
loud.
ako, di ba? Nandun ako, tapos sabi ko, ah! As soon as sound is made, its waves travel through the air in all directions. Sound
Ito pala yung
waves
echo. Iko to? Ito pala yung ano niya.
Oo.
Yung spelling. Parang i-choice, no? Kung ano.
Sound waves that strike a big object reflected echoes are heard.
Oh, ayan pa. Trivia.
Echoes are used to measure depths and distance in the oceans. A sonar sound negative and ranging it
Panay ang
device
pangmula.
that sends out sound waves from ships. Then it measures the time it takes for sound waves to bounce off an object in the water and return. The sound waves used in sonar are beyond what people can hear. They are described as ultrasonic. Dami. Wait, ilang pages na lang? 1, 2, 3,
Ito yung wala to eh. Ito hindi lang to.
Wait, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kunti na lang. Here are some ways to protect... Ay! Diba tayo?
Naglaktaw ko eh.
Kala mo!
Kala mo ha, hindi ko napansin ha. Kala mo lang ha.
Because you were not looking. I just went to the next page and then... when the original sound mixes with the echoes, we would not understand the message clearly. There is a need to control the echoes. Let's try to do the following activity. If there were many echoes in the room, it would be noisy. Please help.
Very noisy. Pag very noisy, hindi ka maintindihan talaga kasi nag-noise. Nag-echo.
What
You know
can be
that?
done to avoid
What could do to
such confusion? Noise pollution. The noise around you may be hurting
You always
you.
noisy. You know that?
You know, Ate Lubena is very... But you are not aware of it. The effects of continued loud noises build up over a period of time. Tiny cells in the ears in America, ear surgeon and
Researcher.
Researcher auditory
Researcher.
tiny cells in the ears, and I believes that blood could stop flowing to the inner ear because of continued exposure of exercise. You know, you're like Mama because she's doing that to me too. Eventually, cells in the inner ear would die, and this would lead to deafness. There are muscles in the inner ear that react to excessive noise.
Hindi na nga ako magbasa?
No! The eardrum and tiny bones in the middle ear at every loud sound. But these muscles become weak by too much use. If loud noises are avoided, protective ear muscles can be strong enough to retain good hearing ability, even if later life. Are you ready with your earplugs? It's New Year's Eve tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
You know that?
Yeah, I already did that.
Yeah.
Oh, why is there no thumbs up? Yes, I also prepared a wet towelette to cover my nose. The smoke will be too thick. Gimme!
Ito pa ba? Parang hindi natin.
Ay, oo nga. Kasi na-study namin to ni Mama eh.
Hindi. Basahin mo lang.
Ang dami!
Ganun talaga. Sige.
Kasi madama ako!
Always kulang, of course yun. Sige na.
This is
experiment?
kulangot.
Experiment.
Ba't na yan? Kasi na...
Bahala kapag hindi ba yan na ano pa nilaktawan mo yan?
Eh kasi
Mag-aaral ka
may
ulit
tape
mamaya.
na ito eh. May isa pa yan. Where is it?
Sige pa mo.
Ayun o ate.
Oh, tapos na kayo nalaman dyan?
Oo, at dito.
Okay. Sige na.
May parehas sila eh. Here are some ways to protect yourself from too much sound. Keep the volume of the TV set moderate. Notes moderate, moderate. It means that you have to do it warm, a little bit low. Talk in a modulated voice, which means not too loud or not too soft. Speak in a moderate voice. Do not let anyone shout into your ears.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ano that?
alam mo, yung classmate...
You always then.
Hindi.
You always do it eh.
Wait. Yung classmate ko nga, sinigaw ang ears ko.
Kaya nga pala ginagaya mo pag umuwi ka dito. Di ba bawal
Avoid
yan?
places where
Oh, ayan, alam mo na magbawal mag-shout,
loud
ayaw,
sounds
mag-noisy.
like crackers or jet planes. Suggest the use of sound absorbs like maths, country,
Ayan. Okay na nga yan.
Ayun, hindi. Ito? Nasaan na?
Ito pa oh. O ito pa. O sandali lang ba? Sabi lang. Ito daw isusulat. Isusulat daw to tapos ilagyan mo ng ikag F lang. Wag ano. Wag sulat ang fire.
Pwede.
Hindi nga pwede. Di ba sinabi lang dito ikag F at saka F? E at saka F lang ilagay. Hindi mo isulat ang fire at saka electric. Sabi ni mama. Kaya isulat ko dito mamaya. Mag-answeran mo dyan.
Na yun nga.
O, kuha ka nga doon ng bura. Kamura. Yung paa mong pangit to, nakita.
Paper. Pencil. Yan. Guys, Ate Jean, will make a test for me while I'm waiting. I'll just do some stuff that I don't know. I'll just do this. Ew. At yung true at false. Uy, maganda ba ang sulat mo?
Oo, maganda pa yung sulat ko sa'yo.
Ano naman, yung mga ibang classmate ko, sobrang ganda at sobrang ganda ang drawing.
Maganda yung sa akin.
Mas maganda sa akin. Ang galing ng classmate ko mag-drawing. Dalawa. Grabe, parang cursive na buliti. I'm gonna do my project for school, or I'm just gonna do it for fun. These are bricks. Ate, may isang classmate akong hindi makakita sobra. Huh? Parang ano? Wala namang mamali ka eh. Oh, namamali si ate.
Saan yung ano mo? Pambura nga. Pambura. Ay, ulitin mo nga dito na lang.
Iulit mo yan!
Paulit-ulit.
Paulit-ulit naman, day. There's the sound of bricks. I'll do more of this. These are some tricks that I will do for paulit-ulit naman, day. Let's put some glue. I'll put some drops of glue. Let's do the big ones. Nobody is living us because may pangbura dyan. I need two more. Look, it's bricks. Hey guys. It will take years for a Digian. Take years. It will take long years. Let me make some strips of grass. These are some strips.
Answer.
Ate Jean,
Pastor Darling, kay malits na kita. Tayo. Sige na, kay makakain ka na ng lens mo. Pastor. Okay, later na to. Ansiran to na.
no!
Sige na. Pastor ba?
Pinapalwa ko na! Pinapalwa ko na!
Sige na nga.
Ayan ka.
Sige na.
Cancel ka na. Cancel ka na. Cancel ka. Kulit.
I have a bangs. Ang kanding na may bangs.
Projector. Wait, ibasa ko muna yan. Ay, wag na.
Hoy, halika nga dito. Matchstick. What is that?
Fire nga!
No! Electricity.
Matchstick! Alam mo, nagpa-fire yan. Yan, fire. Wait. Tapos na ako.
Ganun pa rin yan, Day. Mali pa rin yan sinusulat mo, Day.
This is grass.
Sige na, basahin mo na to. Oh. Mamaya na mag-play kasi.
Electric is a very useful invention of man. It can become harmful if not used properly. The same is true with fire. Fire can be burned, clothes, house, and properties. Be careful with fire. Okay. Use dry hands Use dry hands.
Sabi niya dyan, wag kang mag-touch ng electricity kung basa ang...
Hands.
Tama. Number 2. Unplug or disconnect electric appliance when not in use. What mean?
It means that you have to turn off the lights when you're not using it.
Number 3. Make sure that electric cord are not want out and are properly insulated.
It means that you have to properly use the lights carefully.
Do not touch warm out cords or
Cords. Burning fire.
Burning. Fire ba yan? Wiring. Ang wiring ba? Alam mo yung wiring?
Oo.
Ano?
Parang electric line.
Katulad siyang plug. Ganyan no, plug. Ng cellphone.
Uy! Tingnan mo, ginawa mo.
Basta na. Number 4. Do not touch... Number 5. Do not play with matches.
Matches. Mama and Papa's matches over there. Yung mga Oo. May matches sila.
What?
Matches, they're like, they like hurt you. When you are, for example, you're like camping and then you need fire.
Come na. Malapit na oh. Dalawang kids na lang. Ulitin natin mamaya. Mamaya pagkatapos tulog, maulit tayo ulit. Aral. Sige na, mamaya na kasi mag-play. Uy, kakain ka na.
Kasi may project ako eh. Sabi
Oras na
na
ba?
150.
Naku. Bye-bye na. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Click the bell and the button.
She said butt on.
And click the thumbs up.
Button.
Thank you for watching
My video.
my video. Please subscribe my channel.